Alright guys, let's do a quick update on what's going on in Russia and Ukraine and China. If that interests you, just stay to the end of the video. I'll break it all down through a short, simple video. And if you like that type of content, I would appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to stay in the loop. But with that being said, let's jump into it. Okay, so far, 46,000 people are dead in the Ukraine and Russia war. Along with that, they have done $600 billion in damage. That is insane. 46,000 people. Russia is also stealing Ukraine's crops and selling them. And Ukraine's all, if you take part in that, there will be legal consequences and whatnot. Also, there was a case where Russia blew up a power plant and it pretty much made like a chemical bomb. So they probably are using chemical weapons indirectly. We'll see how it goes. And then Russia cuts off Finland for electricity because Finland is now in the process of joining NATO. That's good and that's bad because Russia sees Finland joining NATO as a threat, and Russia said that they will go even crazier, essentially. And Finland, well, Finland said, Russia, we don't really need your electricity. It's only 10% of what we use. They said they'd be all right. I mean, that's American news for you. We don't really know exactly what's going on. It's always propaganda tailored to what we want to see, just like Russia is tailored to what they need to see in Ukraine and everywhere else, right? It's always tailored. So it's kind of hard to get the full truth unless you're right there in front of what's happening. And even then, your truth could be skewed because truth is just your perspective, essentially. To me, it seems like Russia really wants an all-out war. They keep pointing their finger over here at the United States, and you know they have China in their pocket, and India, I believe, is kind of on their side as well. But the one thing we do pretty much have to worry about is China, because China is, a big threat. And honestly, China is probably more of a reason we have inflation than Putin. And I know everybody likes to blame Putin for inflation, but China is realistically more of a reason we have inflation than Putin. And that's because they have a zero tolerance policy towards, and if one person in that community gets, they go on lockdown. So factories close, and we don't ever make anything in America because we're so spoiled and pampered that minimum wage has to be $15 an hour. And if we make something here, then it'd be like $70 for a hamburger, for a McDonald's hamburger type shit, because you have to pay the labor and expenses, insurance, and then you also have to make a profit. So yeah, China's on lockdown. It's kind of very convenient. They said they're going to get out May 20th of lockdown, but we know how that goes. It's probably not going to happen. I think it's convenient because they're kind of on lockdown, just watching what happens between Russia and Ukraine, seeing if somebody steps in, seeing if someone doesn't. Maybe they could start invading Taiwan because they've already been kind of mapping it out. And then all of a sudden a United States ship went through the Taiwan water and China was like, don't you do that, we'll go after you. And it's like, it's setting up a perfect storm. And China's very smart. China's a very smart country. And I know people are going to be like, how dare you say that, blah, blah, blah. They are very smart. They're not morally correct, but they're smart. They have Russia in their pocket. And they basically said, Russia, go do it. We'll back you, sure. We want to see how America reacts, because in all reality, it's America versus China. Russia's a big threat too, but America versus China is the real threat. China is the real threat to us because they are advanced. They have proper structure in their society, a proper military system. They control our supply chain. Essentially, China could do damage to us. But China's very smart. Like I said, they make TikTok, give it to Americans, don't let their citizens watch TikTok, influence us through an app. Meanwhile, their quote unquote TikTok is about engineering, being a doctor, being productive in society. That's why they're smart. I'm not saying the way they run their country is good. Morally incorrect. I think people have natural born rights and they should have natural born freedom. Everybody is their own person and we should have our choice to make our own decisions. My honest opinion on this whole situation, it's really been the same. I really do think China is waiting for America to make a move and see the way they're going to react, because all we've done is say we're going to do something and then do nothing and then send them a bunch of money. And that's fine. We got to help them. But if we're going to help them, we should just help them and we should end it all, because we're already in a fuck situation. The fact that we just keep poking the bear and poking the bear and poking the bear, it's like, just end it. End the whole situation. And I know people are going to be like, it's so much more complicated than that. It is, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but I don't at the same time. I don't think it should have got this far, but what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber that you're watching on the screen that gives you updates through CNN, CNBC, The Hill, Fox, all them. So don't think I'm just one-sided. I fucking hate both the parties. They're literally in the same bed, getting lobbied by the same people to pass the same bullshit laws that are not beneficial to normal people. Anyways, that was just a quick update on what's going on over there from the knowledge that's in front of us. Right? That's the American media. You can't take that to the bank because, they're tailoring it to our advantage. Same thing with like Russia. They're tailoring it to like they're the victims, and Ukraine tailoring it to they're the victims and they are the victims, but it's just how countries work. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys do something productive, and I hope you guys try something new. But with that being said, my name is Derek. We'll flip and drip. If you enjoyed this type of content, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to stay in the loop. I drop a video about every day, helping you mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally, all for free. My goal is to help you grow as a human, as I'm growing as a human, obviously. And if we could grow together and learn from our own mistakes and your mistakes and my mistakes, then we grow faster. That's the community I'm trying to build. And if you want to be a part of that, you know what to do. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.